Hey, so you want to know why there's caffeine and alcohol at every corner in America? Because those are the two worst things that you can do to the cells of your body. They both dehydrate your cells and they both damage your cells, and they leave toxics in your cells. They throw your cells for a loop. That's why you see Starbucks everywhere. That's why you see Starbucks going everywhere more and more. We can't get enough coffee. We can't get enough alcohol. So we get drunk at night to come down, then we get up in the morning and we have some alcohol, and we just do that every day and do that again, right? Well, let me tell you what that does to your metabolic system. It completely destroys it. So I'm going to tell you, you know how they say there's a link between alcohol and cancer? Well, I'm going to tell you firsthand that that's true, because I'm going to tell you why I got to experience this. So, and you know, I told you all for 5 years I was real sick and I couldn't do a lot, you know, and so when my wife and I opened up my construction company that shut down there, obviously, right? And we were just going to keep it small. Well, so I started going to work, you know, and hanging out with the boys again, you know, feeling like a man, going to work and having a beer, you know. I got permission from one of my integrative cancer doctors that it was okay to have a little bit of tequila or vodka, they said, but nothing else, you know. Well, they didn't realize that I don't know what one is. I don't know what one tequila is. So anyway, I ran with that ball for a while. For about 5 months there, we didn't go. I wasn't going to the cancer center because I kept canceling my cancer appointments because of cranes, concrete trucks, inspections. Everything else was more important than me going to the cancer center all of a sudden, because I was trying to make a bunch of money so I can go get cancer treatment. Funny, right? Oxymoron kind of. But anyway, about 5 months into this, my belly just quit working. Straight up just said no more. And it was really scary too, because I couldn't eat. I couldn't go to the restroom. It was you know, lasted for months. Anyway, this was all due to alcohol, because I, you know, felt like having a margarita. Guess what happened to my cancer markers in 6 months when I went, you know, it was 5 months or so. Then I, you know, about a month after that, so 6 months, I go back to the doc, and guess what? It went up 2 points in 6 months. 2 points. You know how long it took me to get 2 points down? Probably 3 years. So I'm going to tell you right now, alcohol and caffeine are absolutely no bueno. Alcohol is a big scam. They tax you. They tax you when you buy it. They tax you when you drink it. And then it taxes your health. And it taxes your life. And it taxes your family. And it taxes your relationships. It taxes everything. In fact, alcohol, there's only one thing alcohol is good for, and that's extraction. We use alcohol to extract plants, to extract the essence of good. Okay? How about this one? The alcohol will take the essence of good out of anything. Okay, so in alchemy, you know, they use alcohol to break down the plant, and then you extract that liquid out of the alcohol, and now you got a concentrated good medicine. Okay, well, guess what? That does the same thing to humans. It extracts you. It extracts man. It extracts woman. First drink, when you're stressed out, man, you're gonna get home and, oh man, I need that drink. First drink extracted your anxiety, took away your anxiety. The second drink took away a couple of those thoughts maybe that you were lingering on. They're now gone. The third, fourth, fifth drink, now your words are slurring, you're getting unbalanced. Now you're acting a fool because you're extracted. And I'm going to tell you right now, folks, I'm talking from experience. I used to be the biggest, hardest drinker you'd ever know. Ask any of my old brothers. Nobody can stop me, man. And I'm going to tell you right now, today I'm paying the price, I think, you know. All them young days, nothing going to happen to me. Oh, yeah, it will. So I'm just going to tell you, folks, start doing some homework on this. Why is there so much caffeine and alcohol in our faces in America? Why? Why is that? Please start studying about caffeine and when it became to this country in the 1940s. Before the 1940s, we didn't know about that. And then when they found out what it did to women first, then they started, you know, bringing it out. And now, did you know, I didn't know this, caffeine is actually put in most of our pharmaceutical drugs. So you are having caffeine without even really knowing it if you're on pharmaceutical drugs. You know, the biggest drug pushers of the world. Anyway, it's just something to ponder on, folks. Alcohol sucks. And caffeine is not good for you either. Alcohol is bullshit. And alcohol wrecks things. Alcohol extracts things. It's an extractor. It's good for extraction. So if you want to extract yourself, your true self, just drink alcohol. If you want to think that you're cool, but you're not, go ahead and drink alcohol. If you would like to increase your cancer cells, increase your chances of getting cancer, all kinds of different cancers alcohol causes, because it wrecks our cells and our mitochondria and our everything. It jacks up everything. Our metabolic system, our cells. Anyway, so again, all the things that we are used to because it's pushed in our face on commercials, it's here, Starbucks. Did you know Starbucks has the worst coffee, the most lowest grade coffee beans you can buy, the most highest pesticide coffee beans you can buy, but it's all coated with sugar and shit so that you can't really taste that. It just tastes so good and it's so full of goodness, right? Yeah, right. No, it's the most poisonous thing you can drink. Just like those monster drinks and everything everybody's drinking and thinking, and they're wondering what the hell's wrong with them. How come they can't sleep? How come you can't do a lot of things normal? Because you're going cuckoo. That's why, because your cells are going crazy. They're wondering, okay, well, first we got caffeine, now then we're going to go over here and have some alcohol. Hey, how about y'all just have a glass of water, maybe eat a carrot? Try that. Maybe even a piece of nice, good grass-fed beef. Maybe some good green vegetables, you know, lemons. Anyway, I can go on and on, but I just wanted to go ahead and throw it out there on alcohol. I, as a cancer patient, am guilty of trying to have some alcohol during this journey. And all it did was make things worse. And then when I found out what's going on in my brain, you know, just 2 years ago, man, when you got things going on in your brain like MCI, Epstein-Barr virus, I also have 2 APOE4 gene, which is Alzheimer's. I have 2 out of 4. APOs are not supposed to drink alcohol at all. So that might explain to some of my old friends out there why I was so nuts when I used to drink alcohol back in the day. When I used to be that dude, you know, and nobody can tell me nothing. Nobody can tell me anything. I've probably lost friends over it. Who knows? You know, probably so. You know, can't remember everything. You want to know why? I was extracted. I was extracted too. So anyway, do not extract yourselves, folks. Pay attention. Have a beautiful day. It's a gorgeous day outside, by the way. All this geoengineering and all this cool weather up and down, you know. One more thing I'm going to bring out. All the writers out there and all the people, all the gardeners, everything. One more just kind of off the subject, but where's all the bugs? This is springtime. Usually right now behind my head, you would see bees. You would see butterflies. You'd see, you know, all kinds of bugs. So anyway, when you get on a motorcycle and you ride about this time of year, we all know that you get full of bug guts. You know, there's no bugs hitting me. There's no bugs. Where's the bugs? You know, the bugs know frequency and energy before we do. Where are they? Where's all the birds? Sure, there's some birds, but nothing like before. My question is where's the caterpillars and where's the butterflies and where's the bees? Oh, they said 60% of the bees are dead. That's probably true because, you know, anyway, I'm tripping. I'm tripping out. I think we got something interesting coming. I don't know. The bugs sure know because they're not around. And it's May. Spring, you know, it's springtime. We're farmers, my farmer buddies are even telling me about, you know, the weather modifications are screwing with their crops, screwing with our garden, that's for sure. Anyway, something to think about, y'all. Let me know if you see any butterflies, caterpillars, bumblebees, you know, bees, pollinating your trees. I'd love to see a picture of that, please. Share it with me, because over here where we are in the Mojave Desert, that's usually flooded with all these things and just buzzing with life and pollinating flowers and stuff, they're not here. Where are they? I don't know. Maybe they're getting extracted. Anyway, take care, y'all. You know, take care of yourself. Be healthy. Touch the earth. Get in the wind. Wind therapy is good too, if y'all know about that. Have a beautiful day. Talk to you soon.